Today on the BACD podcast, I am happy to be speaking with Tijana Bogdanovic of 21. Tijana has been a client with the Business Advisory Centre Durham, BACD, for a few years and is a past participant of the Start a Company Plus program. BACD strives to be the go-to business resource for individuals looking to start or grow a business in the Durham region. We are a not-for-profit organization, one of about 47 small business enterprise centers across Ontario. Our mission, that entrepreneurs we serve achieve business success. We invite you to visit our website at bacd.ca to learn more. Imagine a dessert healthier than your dinner. Welcome to 21. Originating in Bowmanville, Ontario, 21 is dedicated to all natural, plant-based, and handmade desserts. Through the enduring passion of owner and operator Tijana, we specialize in fulfilling your dream desserts without breaking the bank. Tijana embodies the 21 brand and delivers vegan, organic dessert creations using all natural ingredients, avoiding preservatives and processed food in all their addictive creations. Oh, Tijana, it's so good to see you because I know it's been a few months. I'm excited to hear how things are going.
Thank you so much. It's going very well. I'm very glad that I'm here with you and that you considered hosting and having me on your show. So I'm just going to say a little bit about my business and
please do
about how we started. So 21 is a project that started as a hobby a few years ago, and only because there wasn't anything like this in the area. And when I had my kids, I just felt that that might be a problem for other parents as well.
Right.
I did not want to feed my kids any refined sugars, of course, any dairy. So I wanted them to have a healthy dessert and to simply feel guiltless to give them something to eat. So then just 21, I spent some time with my friends that are very creative. So they wrote my logo, and that's how I started. So I registered a business. I had my kitchen certified, and then started to create healthy desserts. So after 2 years, we came to the point that 21 became my full-time job.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that was just over a year ago, where I quit my full-time job and I started doing 21. We are during the year, we do markets, and then we have some new additions to our how you can order our products. But then just to go back again, I missed one very important part. So our desserts are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, yeast-free as well, which I think is something that a lot of people don't pay attention to, but industrial yeast is as bad as other refined sugar, I would say. So yeast-free, and then no butters, no eggs, and then again, no refined sugar, as I said. So I think that's something that you can definitely feel good about eating yourself and feeding your kids. So we mainly use fruit, seeds, and nuts. And that's how we create cheesecakes, chocolate bars, chocolates. Well, now this year we started baking as well, versus before we were just raw dessert shop. But now we are baking, and I'm just following the trends, especially because of COVID. And I'm seeing the need for, let's say, hot chocolate bombs. I haven't seen any without dairy and refined sugar. And I was very excited to be able to create and offer that, as well as the decoration kits. I think that's very fun for kids to decorate their Christmas trees, the cookies, and so on. And again, without refined sugars and without dairy. So I think that's very something that's something that is needed here, especially in this area. I think a lot of people are health conscious. They spend time and efforts in research, and also spend their monies investing in their kids. So I think that's very good.
Yes, definitely. As you said, too, a change or a trend, right? Like, well, hopefully it's not a trend because typically trends end. But I think there is a change. There's a more conscious approach about what do we feed our children, what do we put in our own mouths, and a lot of sensitivities over the years that have started to develop. I'm curious to know then. So where or who do you serve? Like how far do your desserts go?
So we go anywhere from Toronto to Cobourg,
okay,
and then north to Port Perry. We do deliveries as well as pickup, and then we use 2 third-party delivery services.
Okay.
So the way how it works, people can order our desserts through our website, and those are pre-orders for the next or any other day. And then we recently launched our app, which is for the same day pickup. Thank you. I'm very excited because of that. So the app will allow you and show you only the products I have on stock right now. And then you can place them in the cart and pick up in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Then there's a third party delivery services, as I said, 2 of them, Uber Eats and DoorDash. And we work with them as well to deliver our products. And then, those are the 2. And then again, yes, we do markets. So during the year, as I said, we do farmers markets. This year, there's not many markets on the when the summer is gone, summer ended. Normally there will be a lot of closed markets, right, in the closed spaces. But now there's not many. So in that terms, it's a little bit different than last year. But I find a lot of people are supporting local businesses, and the support that we receive is just overwhelming, and it's beautiful, and just makes me feel great, and makes me feel, I came here 9 years ago, and I'm so happy I did, because I don't think that would happen anywhere else.
And you're referring
to Durham community here. This community here is just beautiful.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, because I know when you first came in, you were at that crossroad. Like, when do we make that decision about leaving a full-time job to full-time business? It is a question a lot of clients ask of us and of themselves. When is that right time? So when you were making that decision, what were some of the milestones you were looking for before you made that transition?
I definitely think that whoever considered doing that, they have to have certain number of people supporting them already, and making sure that they're well known at that point. The second thing I would say, having the backup plan when it comes to financials, to have some savings on the side, because again, there's a huge now income that won't be getting in. And I find that my business for the first few years was like my third child. Yes. And I was investing a lot from my full-time job into it, without even thinking about it. So now when that was gone, and again, there's a certain monies, not certain monies, but all of them that have to again go back to business to be invested, then you definitely can feel that. So I think that that second thing should be a little bit of financial support, because again, every start is difficult. And just the know-how, I think to have idea and to be quick to fix things if something needs to be fixed, or to go in the certain directions if there's an opportunity. So there will be some opportunities that you will miss. I did miss a couple, but the way I think that everything happens for a reason. And then if that worked, that opportunity, I think maybe I wasn't ready for that. That's why it didn't work. So for me, everything has a reason, and I think I'm here for that. So Yeah.
Well, I love it. And for those who don't know, our listeners don't really know this, but you're also a mom and you've got young kids. So there's
Yeah.
now even with COVID. So that was going to turn into my other question, but I just wanted to summarize what you just said there regarding when you made that decision. So you were saying have a plan and create a financial buffer. So I think those are very important things. I just wanted to highlight that again for listeners to really recognize that you can do it and it is possible, but you want to be prepared for it. So great.
Absolutely.
Great sharing.
Because there will be certain, moments where you feel down, when you feel, you question yourself, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done it, or, maybe I should find another job and so on. So I did have those moments. And I think in those moments, I definitely was thinking that if I'm going to pursue this, I'm going to pursue it and push 100% as much as I can, and not to have other things get my attention, because in that case, I'm just prolonging it.
Right.
And I kept pushing, and it turns out to be great. So that was a good thing I did.
That's so true. And
Yeah.
when you had just finished the startup company plus, I think maybe a couple months before, and things were slowly but surely gaining momentum, and then COVID hit. But what was surprising to you, and I think to many others, it wasn't as devastating, I think,
No.
as maybe you might have even imagined. Can you explain a little bit how COVID impacted business?
So there's a huge change that happened for me inside my business in the moment COVID hit. Okay. So before that, as I mentioned, we were doing only raw desserts. And by doing only raw, there's a certain very, very narrow niche, very narrow, I would say, like people that were interested in that. And it simply was something that people were considering as a treat. So not as a everyday dessert that they would have. And maybe accessibility, but whatever the issue was, it wasn't something that that was able to live when COVID hit.
Right.
But what happened when COVID hit, I started baking. So I started baking donuts, and I offered the type of donuts that definitely were not accessible here. So, and even today, after a year, I don't think anyone else is making this type. So there are vegan donuts, but our vegan donuts are again gluten-free. They're yeast-free too. They're refined sugar-free, and slowly but surely, from the moment I started baking in March, I'm improving the recipe, improving the flour mixes, improving the all ingredients that every so often people would say, I don't know what you're doing to these, but they get better and better all the time. So
that's good.
That was the change that happened for me in my business in March. And I think that the fact that COVID hit was actually, for me, it wasn't something that, other than I wasn't able to employ anyone to help me, which was pretty hard because Mother's Day was very, very busy for me. I was not sleeping for 5 days. Trust me, I was sleeping for 2 hours a day, but only because I didn't want to get anyone in. And I really respected the trust I have from my customers. So I did not want to jeopardize anyone. And I said I'm strong and I can do it. Even if I'm sleeping 2 hours, I can do it. So back to your question, I think that the fact it just happened. Maybe I was lucky, that in that moment I pivoted as if I knew that, something is coming to hit us hard. So and when that happened, again, there's many people that were hearing about us. They wanted to give it a try and so on. So we were very good at the beginning of the year, especially when everything happened. So, and people did not want to go anywhere. They wanted delivery. So that's that's a change, I would say, that we implemented because of the COVID. And we offer delivery at all times, only through us. So we were not using third-party delivery services. we were doing delivery every day. And I think that that also helped for people to be more comfortable ordering. So they were able to just go on the website, and again, having some adjustments on the website as well also brought us more work, easier way of ordering, and always fixing small bugs, maybe doing some add-ons that that would make their life easier, and everything easier for them to place an order. So
I love it. And
yeah.
at the end of the day, what was amazing, again, a true sign, as they say, or a sign of a true entrepreneur, is you adapted quickly. For whatever, like you said, something was telling you something was coming down that would be an impact, and you were already in that mode of flexing and adapting to what that possibly could be. So well done, and long may it continue for yourself, in the sense of whatever you learnings and whatever came out of this, may that be the success. We could do without the COVID. Being specific. So as you move forward, what are you excited about in the next step? What's happening next for 20?
So I'm
hired? Are you know, what's happening next?
So I'm definitely looking into, so first of all, I'm not sure if your viewers of this video know, but I wanted to mention, so instead of renting a space outside, we are originally a home-based business, and we were, at the beginning of the year, we were looking to rent something, and we really considered two places, one in Bowmanville and one in Brooklyn. But when it turns out that we needed to invest a lot of money, drawings, in permits, and so on. So for us, especially in this situation, okay, something is coming, we do not know what is going to happen. We had to, again, adjust. So what we did is we renovated the ground level of our house and made it into just for the business. So there's an office here, there's a kitchen, and also the area where customer can walk in. And eventually, what I'm thinking is to have a small like a retail shop in the front area for anyone who come in. Again, we will have all those products online. People will be able to order through the website and through the app. We just pack and they can be delivered to them. But for those who decide to come and pick up, they can view what we have in store. It's easier, more accessible, rather than me just telling them what I have on stock. So
sure. And quick question for you, Tijana, are you in any stores as yet?
Yes. We are at, so we've been working with Il Fornello Ajax. So this is 3rd year. So our tiramisu and cheesecake cups are there, very, very popular. They have amazing vegan menu. And then our desserts are coming after that as I always say cherry on the top, and a lot of people would agree with me. So, and then recently, it's been quite a few months, we are also in Cucina Urbana in Coburg. That is also Italian restaurant, and they are having our carrot cake cups and our cheesecakes as well. And they're very popular there as well. And we are in Markets by Dream Day. That is a local market boutique here in Bowmanville, and we are considering more of the markets as we grow. So I am currently negotiating for another location. So people are able to find us at other places than this location for sure. So, but then again, it's always easier to go online and from a comfort of your home, especially now in these times, and have your goodies delivered to you. So you don't gain COVID weight.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But this is wonderful, Tijana. I want to thank you so much for your time and for sharing a little bit about your journey with us today, and really catching up and seeing how you're doing. I just
wanted to add something else.
Yes, please.
I wanted to thank everyone in this wonderful community for supporting not just us, but supporting all the small local businesses. I am witness of how people are generous and how people are positive and about all of this, and I'm very grateful. So again, thank you so much. And again, sorry, I forgot to say thank you to BACD, of course, Patrice and Teresa and all other team there. And also, I've seen some of your questions here. What I would say to young entrepreneurs and that they can always ask for advice. I think that I was lacking there at the beginning, especially because I have 2 bachelors in economics, and my path was always going to accounting, to numbers, to like larger companies. So office work more. So I've never actually worked in this industry. So I've never made desserts. So for me, learning curve, I had to learn everything from scratch, and I didn't have anyone to guide me. But the packaging, the labels, everything, where to get supplies. Even today I'm learning, even though after so many years in this business, I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to get better ingredients, or because we are also eco friendly, so there's no plastic packaging. So I'm trying to find more eco-friendly products to package our desserts in. So there's always things to learn. But again, I felt once very, I would say, not helpless, but I just needed someone to tell me where can I find certain things. And I was actually trying to contact a couple of businesses that were already established and asked, but no one actually wanted to share that with me. So luckily I found BACD, and I was very, very happy to meet so many times with Teresa, and then to have the Starter Plus program with you, and not just the grant. I mean, that's to go through entire training and all the things that you actually know, but then sit there and think about them and implement them. It's a huge change. So thank you so much again. I really, really used a lot of that, reminders, and again, new information that I obtained there, and I implemented it in the business, and I'm very happy.
Well, we're so happy to be part of your journey.
Yeah, thank you.
We are, like you said, grateful. It takes a community. It takes a community to grow, So with that, Tijana, thank you again, and wishing you continued success. And you know how to reach us if you need more help.
Absolutely, I will. And then again, if you need some desserts for a parties or birthday or something, I'm here. You know where to find me.
I do, and I did.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And to our listeners, until next time, this is the BACD podcast.